Games here, back with another all the way through episode, which I went through and got rid of all the old American designs, but during this time, it led to me designing a battle cruiser. So phone notification down the stairs. Alright, I'll move on another turn and then I'll be able to show you the design, hopefully. Right, research then, all medium, then gun barrels, back up to high. And then as we need an actual carrier, we got carrier conversions somewhere down the line, I don't know where. The Fajais, which are getting a little old in the tooth to be a proper capital ship in terms of what we all know them for. Can we get you at 24? No, the hull will not go anywhere over 20. 3. Oh, we're behind on dock size. Accommodation, normal. It's given us 14 aircraft. I'd take 20. 15,000 tons. This is about... this is definitely... This is larger than my original carriers. For those of you unaware of the American campaign, my original carriers were... my original carrier, I'll say, was this ship called the... Wyoming. No, California, I mean, which was a... No, it wasn't a Wyoming class, but... Yeah. She wasn't really as large as the Fajais are. Oh yeah, set you guys into the rebuild as well. Yes, I want to rebuild those too. Oh yeah, we've got our AMCs in. They're all at radio trade protection. But yeah, I will... Oh god, I'm going to have to open the design this way. Design, whereas Tulsa... Oh, I didn't get rid of the Olympias. I'll sort this out later, but... Yeah, here's the design. 12-inch gun, as we only have 12-inch as our maximum, unfortunately. I want to see if I can get a Tosa built in the US under a different name, of course. Suggest name Nagato. The US don't have 14s. Germany don't have 14s. Italy don't have 14s. And then Spain can't obviously cannot build the ship. Right, I was just checking that because then I was thinking I could maybe have done a redesign. Yeah. one of our AMCs has problems. Quality 1 3-inch guns, we now own them. Right, how are we doing submarine wise? Right, bring more on the way. Convoy defense. Except in the British decline, except in the British decline. So they're finally bringing stuff up, although they don't actually have any sort of bases or stuff. Okay. One of our AMCs is now, Navy can fight on if needed. Yeah, just scrap all the AMCs. Well, send them back to civilian service. Okay. Range, speed, reliability. Thank you. The rebellion there continues. And we will all reserve everyone. Oh yeah, the 3 surviving Fajais are being rebuilt into carriers, which will extend their service life tremendously. We've commissioned 2 subs, damage control and training, superimposed X on CLs, reworked TOSA. Yeah, everything is fine for TOSA. Build ship. Skip. 3 of you laid down. 3 of you laid down, and then halted immediately because budget. Submarines. All the 14 turn away submarines are getting scrapped. Oh, when the day goes to sleep and the full moon lurks, night is so black the darkness cuts. You've been sneaking around, making me see things I don't wanna see. Right, the Katoris are needing rebuild. Yeah, the Katoris are our somewhat better dreadnoughts. You know what? No, I'll just keep them as casemates. It's easier. It just means a lot more anti-aircraft guns than what was going to be initially planned for them. fire control and increased elevation. Direct to firing. Right, we can up that a bit and good. Yeah, that will be later. Yes, I want to rebuild those 2 ships. But yeah, the Tories should take 3 turns, if all goes to plan it is, with them. And then we should be done after that with the Tories, and superimposed mounts on heavy cruisers, that's great, which means now that our heavy cruisers will actually be heavy cruisers. Prestige and tension. Rebellion in Senegal. Okay, so Satsushima, no, Holtsu, you're being renamed ASO. I'm going to use the ASO name again, but with one of the Tulsa class. As a sort of a tribute to the old ASO, the Legacy Armoured Cruiser ASO. No, it wasn't Legacy, it was first Armoured Cruiser designed ASO. Right. We can at least get some construction done on them, and then, okay, you could take it, because we need the budget. New float plane scouts. You're good on speed, range. I'm guessing with my requirements, range was not a thing. Range and speed, then. On the tails. See the grim Manalichi with a 2-pronged crown. Make him a national hero. Right, the guy I want to go to war with the most would be China, because if I go to war with the Chinese, I can then take more areas within my territory that I can take off them, like Kiaqiao Bay. That's a home area, so yeah, it'd only be Kiaqiao Bay I'll be able to take, seeing as we won't be able to reach Taiwan, as it's in Southeast Asia. Like, we'd have to get it through a peace treaty deal. Alright, halt the construction for 2 turns at least. Able to get something on the Chinese patrol aircraft. It's good. Yep. Developed a fighter. Speed-wise, you're in between of the two. Oh yeah, obsolete that fighter. Yeah, Yamashiro and Mikasa are actually complete before Fujai, although they entered the dockyard later. So, by that official standpoint, Mikasa... Yeah, by the official standpoint, Mikasa is our first ever aircraft carrier. And is only second in service to the to the Germans and their aircraft carrier. Air groups. Mikasa, auto add, and then Mikasa, copy, then Fujai and Yamashiro, paste. Yeah. Expand air bases there. Move on a turn to get the other two carriers completed, then we shall resume construction of Tosas. Tosa, Kai, and Eso. It's boosted industrial stuff. It's great. It's great, although not great enough. Klein Belt, advances in hull construction. Float plane scout. You fit the requirements there, sir. You have been chosen. Right. Nothing like forcing the government to give us a higher budget. Right. Holt, you. Akai will carry on next. And we have the Minakazes, again, just... Yeah. Okay, you can have improved main guns, that's... about it. And then these corvettes, essentially new paint, be done. It's the first batch of those, or of those corvettes, and we still have a positive budget, which is great. Oil discovered in Hawaii. Lucky to be them, not lucky to be us. 6-inch guns are a lot better. That's great. Yes, bomb load speed. Bomb load speed, range will be just a... Range would be a nice thing, but getting to the target quickly and bombing the target to death is more important. Corvette's initial reconstruction, that's great. Deny any involvement with the United States is spy. Or reserve everyone, everything. By all means, it shows we're ahead, so... They want more destroyers. Well, if you want more destroyers, up our budget. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Akai. Akai, goodbye. And we'll do the new destroyer that they want. Yeah, in true Japanese style of AXY, I mean. Although I'm a personal hater of AXY turret layout, I'm gonna keep it because it can honestly be worse. Full fleet carriers can be built. We get 12 of you guys under construction. The Chiodas again. Oh yeah, you already had the good 6-inch because of being refit in Great Britain last time. But you're being refit in a local yard this time. You're not being sent halfway across the world for it. Or actually, I'm going to do the sort of smarter idea. You're too old to keep around. Chiodas, goodbye forever. Now the Hashidades, they will be kept around because they're of British design. Right, Fire Control Director, and you guys will be fitted out with the new oil engines. Oh yeah, we already identified the hull would not allow higher speed. So then I will reopen the design for rebuild. Oh no. Hold on a second. It may have set it off somewhere differently. Let me just check. Nope, it has gotten rid of that rebuild design. Okay, open design for rebuild. In a local yard. Nothing really, just rebuild. Just rebuild your rebuild is essentially new paint and be done for good. And then new paint. New paint, new directors. Increased elevation and director secondaries. Then not any more ammo. Then the Sumas, which is our most recent light cruisers. You're now 6 tons overweight. Okay, okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys until we're in a better financial placement. Just have the armored cruiser and the light cruisers go in. Italy's not a threat. Speed, you're the best. Range, you're also the best. You fit the requirements. Thank you. Wait, the requirement was bomb load as well. I should have checked the bomb load. Idiot. It's without a doubt China. They're who I would say is our next enemy in a war. You guys have finished your reconstructions, it's great. Okay. Quad torp mounts. All reserve, everyone reserve. Every little helps. God, I'm now sounding like some Tesco ad. Is that some Tesco's thing, every little helps? By all means, take it. We're getting more destroyers on the way, can't you see? Our naval budget's going up, that's good. There. We're in the positives again, that's great. Build ship. get another 4 of you, because then in 13 turns we'll fulfill the requirement. Cristoforo Colombo. Okay, that's sort of like a Congo lion-esque. %, is the highest. That's at high priority, so we should be able to get the new guns. We should be getting new guns. Then again, I don't know this game and as well as I do UAD yet, so I don't know how the gun research system works. If any viewers watching the episode at this point, which first off I'd like to say thank you for that. Second off, if you do know the mechanics on how gun research works, please enlighten me in the comments. I would be glad for that. Send a strong squadron to underline the point. Okay, the Germans are a little unhappy with us. So are Britain and so are France. Pretty much anyone that can not lose anything to me via invasion, which I also can't lose stuff to them, so win-win, really. Win-win is the only ones in Central Pacific are the Americans. We're on good relationship terms with the Americans. For how long that is, I hope it stays so long, but yeah. Germany and Russia have renewed their things. Okay, if America is asking us for it, then we know we're ahead there. Speed, maneuverability. Go on. Next turn. Phone notification again. 9 destroyers are commissioned. Destroyers up to 1,500 tons. Okay. Time to build up better docks. More of those destroyers are getting commissioned. It's about a year until the last of the TOSAs, the 2 TOSAs come out. Klein Belt, firefighting equipment. Right. Now, we got superimposed CAs, but we also have superimposed X light cruisers. So I'm thinking of maybe getting a new light cruiser that adopts it. And then get a sea turret in, which will be placemented there in true Japanese style. Unit machinery. We're overweight and topside equipment is a problem. Lower that. Get rid of the 3-inch guns. $6,000 tons. We're still overweight, but we can reduce a bit. Buy conning tower. All okay. Yep, 2 turns. More funding for the Navy. That is great news. Send a diplomatic note in the strongest possible language. Okay, this turn we get the new light cruisers to be able to build, which will be a good thing. How about we try and get an agreement with the US? Any more redesign stuff needed? Nope. So build ship. Lay down 4 of you for right now. And then we'll wait 4 turns before then we lay down another one. France and Russia have renewed. Speed's better. Range is better. Go, thank you. Okay, I've just realised something. Potentially drastic. There may be a war on the way. And we probably will have obsolete ships. God, I didn't properly see that. Yeah, we do have obsolete ships. Destroyers. Yeah, just go. Be done. Yep, rebuild. You guys are 6 tons overweight. 25 tons overweight. That saves it. Could have improved. Call it a day, call it a day. Okay, you guys. Your rebuild is going to be a lot more extreme. Welcome to the oil age already. Can we rebuild you up to 6-inch? Yes, we can build you up to 6-inch. Director firing. Increased elevation. Accommodation spacious. Additional deck armor. Can we get an additional knot? An additional 2 knots. Still okay. 26. Still all okay. 27 is overweight. So, yep. You guys are in for 10 turns. 12 turns actually, but... It's another notification from my phone. But as soon as I'm getting notifications, it means that it's done its turning on again when it should be off and charging. Yes. Speed and range, go. I was just going to make sure my phone's Wi-Fi's turned off because it's... Right, I've returned to see that Russia has become communist now. Germany still hates our guts. Excellent, we'll take the offer. Rust buckets. We'll take them up on the offer, and then we're immediately going to have to halt some stuff to be able to take them up on the offer without bankrupting ourselves. Yeah, few destroyers finish their reconstructions. In the next 6 turns. Right. I'll send one of each of the classes there and to rebuild until pre-cruisers complete their reconstructions. And then focus on the new builds. We should take this up in the International Court of The Hague. Germany is at war with us. From the looks of it, Russia is going to join them. If so, then we will actually get vassals this war. Oh yeah, of any of those two, none of them have any locations that we... Well, Germany does have a location we want. 2. Bougainville and the Bismarck Archipelago. Just because I want some foreign station stuff. No, I don't want to continue. I need 2 ships of service. All of you to trade protection, all of you to trade protection, trade protection, trade protection, please. Right, all battleships. Active fleet. Immediately. Tulsa will come out this turn. That's a good thing. Tulsa is 28 instead of 29 knots. She's still fast for the type, so... No complaints from from Admiral... Oh, God. How to Japanese name myself? Admiral Saitogo? Hold on a second. What's in Japanese? Whatever that is, will actually be with the Admiral name. I just put it as Admiral name unknown. Yes. Toughness and speed. Failed to return from a patrol. Right. Resume you. And naval mobilization and all aircraft will also be done. This is to obviously account for the fact that we're currently at war with Russia, Germany and France. France superheater sunk by a mine in Northeast Asia. Okay, right, so seeing as we had some success with it in the past, I'm going to order the construction of armed merchant cruisers again. Midori Maru, 5,000 ton, 24 knotter AMC. 5,100 ton, 24 knot AMC. Yep. The Midori Maru. 4 of you. So the Midori Marus are converted ocean liners. They're going to be converted ocean liners, and yeah, they're the only ships with the speed to do it. Well, we'll have the Midori be built first. Russia declines. Russia doesn't decline this one, which means that this one is something that Russia believes they can fight. It's something I believe Russia can fight, but it's not something I believe I can fight. Well, the Soviet Union, I should say, because it's Soviets by this point. Okay, squad max, 31 knots, turn back, get out. Get out of this town. You've got a better place to be. Your better place to be is, in Nashiro. Opposing forces far apart. Well, yeah. Battle was a draw. No side won, no side lost. No side got damaged, so 21 ships are finished working up. Improved director. But 20 are required. Right. I knew I kept these 3 older ships around for something. Oh god, the Minakazes, their speed isn't even up to scratch to... No. Yeah, Minakaze's speed isn't even up to scratch to, be a good fleet destroyer. I-14, you idiot! I-14 sunk a ocean liner. Bloody I-14. Minakazes, because of your current inabilities when it comes to actually being effective fighting units, you are hereby being ordered into trade protection duties. As 25 knots on a destroyer is not going well. Shokai has been damaged. Alright. Well, it's going to give us more pain of damaged ships, but let's go. So we have the Suma class Tone, Suma herself, and then Yado here, and then Shores, obviously. Run at ultra fast speed till you encounter the enemy, which shows a very early encounter with the enemy. This is like mid-afternoon leading on to evening time. Oh god, Tones took a torp. Tone, how's your damage? It's bad. It's bad. Okay, Tone. Head that way. No, our closest port's down there. We're on Captain's Mode, right? Yeah, we are. Good. Yeah, make sure that Tone is heading towards a Japanese port. And then don't worry about Tone again. For now, at least. No, worry about Tone. Worry about Tone. She's going down. Just seems that the cruise attempts were futile. Yes, go and pick up Tone's survivors. Sumo, are you still alive? Yeah, you're still alive. Probably the same can't be said for the Russian destroyer, but... Yes to all. Just go pick up survivors from all. Right, how are you damage-wise from that? Because I know you stopped to pick up... You're undamaged from that. Thank the heavens. You're one of the new ones as well, so even more thank the heavens. So I believe this would be a draw more towards the Russian victory than mine. Like, I'm expecting this to be a Russian victory. Yep, it's a Russian victory. We sunk 3 destroyers, they sunk Tornado, which I think gives them more points. It does give them more points. I know this game system well enough to know that. Yes. Speed and range. Right, let's get the Midori out. Let's get the Midori out and then get her coastal rating. Oh, they've accepted an action. Okay. Set priority of enemy ships. Oh ho ho! It's a massive one. We've got Aso and... Okay. Fujai and... Yamashira. Yamashima. Yamashu. Yeah, Yamashima. You're one of those guys. The 5-inch guns. Furitaka here is one of the larger ones. Alright, so we're going to be focusing on Aso and Tulsa mainly because they are like the brand spanking new, fresh off the line capital ships. And yeah, it's the middle of the night, so it's understandable they snuck through like that. Okay, Furitaka. You and your lot go there. You guys go there. Carriers. You're better off heading this direction now. Because we have spotted the location of the Russian ships. Seems that the Russian ships hadn't identified us. So general thingy here, 4 11-inch guns in that layout. 4 11-inch guns in the same layout. Yeah, these things are going off of my old battle cruiser philosophy. You know, Sagami, what was Sagami until she got scrapped, but she was scrapped for a good cause, saving much more capable ships in treaty restrictions, but yeah, we obviously did lose our original battlecruiser. Ismaral class has gotten hit by... I think it's that lower down Ismaral class that got hit because of... it's just a working theory. 28 knots. Head up that way. Please. Thank you. Yeah, they sank. I think those guys are also on their way to going down. Ismaral class there has gone down. Furitaka, how are you doing? Oh god, Furitaka has encountered the fatal flaw of the design here. S2 turrets and its curse of being disabled easily in battle. No, Tulsa's been hit. Tulsa has been hit. Detached Tulsa. Yes, detached Tulsa. Un-AI control you. You are reducing your speed down. 5 knots. I don't care. 5 knots. Start heading that direction. Furitaka's just been hit by a torp. Shit. 5 knots. 5 knots. Same direction. Alright, Eso. Yeah, I went in. I'll admit, ASO is my fault this time. I admit my faults, and ASO getting torped there is my fault. So I shall accept the responsibility for ASO. Tulsa, Furitaka, they're not ships. I will have to take responsibility for their loss. As much I'll say. Hashidare that way. Okay, you guys are heading down into there. Oh no, there's another battle cruiser there. And a destroyer. Yeah. I'm just going to be glad if our resultant ends with 0 ships sunk. Because that is literally the best resultant we can get right now. Hashidate is coming out that way. You un-AI control, and you also head that way. Yes. You destroyers. You guys in a port. You guys go into port. Coastal forces disengage. Kasuka disengage. Way highway disengage. Way highway disengage. Yeah, all my ships are safely in port. Well, minus the submarines, obviously. So I'll also run the rest as. Yeah, it's a victory for us. We've got no ships sunk. They've lost 2 battle cruisers, lost 2 light cruisers, and 2 destroyers. They have light carriers. Okay. Then actually, it's not that surprising. The Russians think it's going to be a total war, and that. Yeah, the Russians think they're going to get off lightly. They're not. They're just not. I'm going to decline that one. It's going to be a repeat of last time, just with less ships involved. Well, if it is, we'll just do the tactical battle turnaround. Off AI control, head there. Off AI control, head there. That's an entire AI division in its own right. Head there. Other aircraft they are approaching. Not really being an effect to us. No friendly ships are at risk. Victory is Japan's. It's great. They made a speech denouncing all peace treaties, all peace offerings. Okay. Okay, do that. And, see what more trouble it leads your nation into. How's our submarine force? I was about to say submarine force, but then seeing those numbers there, I'm like, what submarine force? Submarines, we need more of them. Except Russia declines. Okay, 16,000 victory points for us. Shokai is in the yard with engine troubles. Advanced pressure. We need additional naval funds, naval funds, naval funds. We need additional naval funds. But the army wants them. Okay, fine. You know what, let's just try and get the one that's 5 turns away completed of the class. Speed is better, range is in the middle. Okay. Improvement to your medium bomber. Range is a little worse, but right. Okay. Offensive mine laying stuff at those placements. Oh, it's this location again. Does this mean it's going to be the third battle of these straits or something? Unidentified enemy vessel spotted. Eso? Eso and Tulsa. You by this point know what we require of you. You're full speed right into the battle. Right into the battle line. Sumo, full speed right into the battle line, aiding those, aiding that other light cruiser there on light cruiser killing. Right, the Russian dreadnought, okay, decent. Borodino, okay, copycat, right. Essentially, the Russians gun-wise copycatted themselves. Right. Meanwhile, the two light cruiser and destroyer forces are having a lot of fun together. Nope. 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 Tosa, turn. Turn so you're not in direct torpedo arc. First blood goes to us. Especially considering the fact if anything had actually sunk of ours, I would have been informed already. What's going on Tosa? Okay, Tosa, it's like last time. ASO's only lost Q turret, so ASO's fine. Tosa, you're on AI control. You're 10 knots. I don't know whether or not you're still flooding, so I'm going to keep you at 10 knots and not cause you flooding anymore. Head over there, please. ASO? The enemy Borodino only has its X turret working. Well, yeah. It only has X turret. And then we disable X turret. Alright, let's finish just pummeling this guy to a pulp. And then we'll pick up any survivors. Yep, any survivors go picked up. And then we will head home, because I want my men to actually live. Holy hell! I forgot about the light cruisers. I forgot about the light cruiser and its destroyer division. let's go down there. Ultra fast. Gotta go fast. No friendly ships at risk. So yeah, Russia lost a battleship and 3 destroyers. We lost nothing. Although Tosa has again gotten quite heavily damaged. Well, I would consider Tosa's damaged quite heavily damaged. Deny any involvement. Had saved us pain from Britain, at least. Right. Resume you for this next turn, because you're the least constructed of your class. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. With open arms and open eyes. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Aircraft catapult on ships. That means our next no. Our next capital ship will have a catapult, but right now it's time to design a colonial service corvette. On oil turbines. At 1,500 tons. Oh yeah, I was not the one who set that game. Fire control director, increased elevation. Four 3-inch guns and then 2 2-inch guns. It's all okay. Make you long range as well. But yeah, the Halton Maru will be a corvette. Shikishima is out of action. Let's see, actually, could we put the edge priority speed? Go ahead. AKA, I'm trying to get more budget available for the design of those ships before we complete the building. Well, start the building of them, I should say. Which meant better term to use. The Terror Twins are back. No, I need a better nickname for Tosa and So, because Terra Twins sounds a bit too cliche. If you want my honest opinion on it, Terra Twins sounds a little too cliche for use of a name to nickname or to active capital ships. Okay, so they're apparently up there. I'm guessing you're all of an older type that can't go that fast. What the? How did you? Is there an enemy submarine? Where the frick did you get torped? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. 8 knots. Up that way. It's the standard drill by this point for you and getting damaged. Any shipping getting damaged. No, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that. Wasn't a friendly fire torpedo, so that means it was submarines. No! Fuck! ASO's stars shine bright for a very short time. And so ends the Tulsa twins. Now only Tulsa is left. You know, we shall rebuild. Well, we won't rebuild ASO herself because she's a wreck in too deep of water to recover her, but no, how we will rebuild is with a new class. The ASO class. The ASO class battleships. Yes. Yes to all. Pick up whatever survivors you can from ASO. I'm just amazed ASO does have survivors, so if there are, pick them up. At least Furitaka hasn't gone through her sister ship's usual problem. For those of you unaware, my armoured cruisers that are sort of proto-dreadnoughts, which Furitaka is a part of, these guys, usually have a problem of S2, the stern starboard wing turret being disabled. Tosa is currently out for revenge. You don't just go and sink one of our ships. One of our ships that has had, for such a short time, such a great combat record. And not get away with it lightly. Yeah, they're still getting away with it, obviously, but not lightly. Okay, we can't chase after them any longer. We're not going to chase after them any longer. We'll just head home. We've done our duty. We've done our duty, although Aso's loss is going to be mourned. We will rebuild. Well, not Aso, but as in, like, what I mean by that is we will triumphant over and come back with more capital ships than we lost, which we only lost Aso, so I only just need to build 2 to make that statement true, so yeah. No friendly ships are at risk, so yeah, we lost Aso and an auxiliary. They lost a battlecruiser, light cruiser, and a destroyer, but they get the victory. Battle of Busan. Damn though, Aso. That name's cursed, I tell ya. Handle it quietly and discreetly. Start building 5 of them. And then we'll sort out the rest later. Oh, so our submarines come out yet? No, they haven't come out yet. But what it is that more of the new light cruisers can be commissioned. Yeah, I'll try and sort that out later. Accept, Russia declines. Accept, Russia declines. Accept, Russia declines. Accept, Russia doesn't decline. There's offensive minefields done by Midoriya Maru and a couple of others. Okay, so this time around, because Toaster is still under repair and ASO is obviously an artificial reef. Yeah. We are stuck with having used the older Katoris. It could have been worse. We could have been stuck with even older. Could have been better though. We could have been given one of the we could have been given Chokai or one of the Dekus. Send her to the closest friendly base. On AI control. 9 knots. And you're in that direction because that's the closest friendly base to us. Right. Hashidare. And you all head up there. Flotilla attack. You don't have flotillas under your control. Yeah, flotilla attack though, and go after Ismaili. The Ismail class vessel with as much as we can. Okay, they've lost a turret. That's at least something I'm happy about. Okay, the report there says heavy damage and they're stuck at 15 right now, so we should be easily able to catch them. Yes. Alright, initial report was misleading. They're at medium damage and are doing light damage. Okay, how do you call a turret lost light damage? I'd call that medium at best if you have a turret disabled. I call that medium damage at best. It's late into the night now. Let's turn back. Turn back. So yeah, the Russian forces are retreating. We didn't lose Katori. That's great. But somehow they got more victory. They won. Presume you're the namesake of the class, but you're well far off of actual completion. Matsushima has finished her working up. Fuel shortage. Shit. Right, we need to end this quickly. Suncar submarine I-13. Submarine wise, we've got 3 to 4 turns left. Accept it. Please give me Deku or Chokai. Denny. Ah, you give me Tulsa. Right, they're somewhere up there. Now, I was hoping it's not as bad as last time. We walked, Jack! Oh. No! 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 I've just realised I've let Russian ships go. Tosa, come back! You... I should have checked what they were pausing for. No. We're gonna give the Russians a victory, aren't we? Not yet. Wait until this guy's in port and then... Then do it. They didn't sink 2 ships, they only sunk 1. So how did they get the objective? This game makes no sense at times. Tulsa's damaged to 2 turns. Typical. Yeah, they haven't given us any of our Deku class yet. decline these ones. Ow. Outwards for 25 turns now. You're gonna give us a Navy can fight on if needed. Without! Without! Okay. Do I have something here that I can break without breaking anything else, injuring myself, and isn't important? I hate this game. I'm saying again, the damn diplomats. Damn diplomats are the cause of this. You guys are old. Good day. Whatever survived of these destroyers. Oil is now universally available, so just, yep, good. Whatever survives of this class. Okay. Get rid of your wings, and then adding B turret. B turret and set your placement of B turret there. Fire control's not the best available. Director. Yep. You guys going for rebuild. You guys going for rebuild, and you also get the best, well, my preferred layout for these things. All of you will go in for a rebuild. Just there, new paint. Yep, good. Good, good, go, good, 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 good. Rebuild you guys into the 1924, and then you're gonna have to be rebuilt into the newer variation as well. Yeah, go ahead. Good. New dockyards be built. Right, and then the ones that were built to 1924 spec, you're getting rebuilt up to 1929 spec. This is just for equality on the rebuild. Oh no, these guys are obsolete. Now these guys are obsolete. You know what? Can we make you our first full-size carrier? Yes, we can. We can. T and S, I believe, are oh, we don't have twins available either, so Oil is available. At least 8 6-inch guns. Okay. Replace oil. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, and then just clear all the turrets in casemate mountings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. Fire control isn't the best. Improved director. $21 knots. Okay. Okay. Ammo allowance is a bit on the low side. Okay, so what? So what? It gives us purpose-built... No, not purpose-built carriers, but gives us carriers. Full fleet-size carriers so we can carry on the research there. Oil equipped. Do we have an 8-inch? Increased elevation and directors. Our center line gets replaced with an X. An X twin mount. And that gets placemented there. And our center line gets deleted. You get placemented there. We're reducing down to 7-inch. But you get a B turret in place, which is going to okay. Okay, they're having problems with the initial rebuild in idea. Director and increased elevation then. Just call it a day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, rebuild you. And then let's bring up Tosa. The Tosa design is sort of going to be our fleet standard. Setsu, maybe. Noto. Delete that turret and then clear the... No, keep the underwater mount actually. Let's just get more broadside single tubes, as that's what is required there. Let's get an aircraft. Let's get a catapult in W, which was where... Let's get a catapult there. Seaplane hangar with some hangar side armor. It's all okay. 5-inch 18 guns. 20 guns, actually. No, 22 because it's even on both sides. 22 guns. 30 knots. More of you guys. Director there improved and increased there. $105 there. $100 rounds. And then yep. Hey, Dad. Fine. Right. Right, Sumatra's under their control. Okay. Move on a couple more turns, see if we get anything better. Rework the design a second. Germany, do they have 14s yet? Nope. Great Britain, nope. France, nope. USA, nope. Italy, nope. No one has 14s. But yeah, no. Got more weight remaining now. We've had a weight savings. Okay, colonial service and NATO then. Improved dual gun mountings on CLs. Noto build screen. Two of you guys will be built. to the Emperor's expense. Rebuild completed. Well, no, not a rebuild. Yeah, it is a rebuild. Russian CBL currently under construction. Holt's you to barely survive this next turn. You're getting corvettes out. Right. War reserve. Scrap it way highway. Funds will go into red. Your 4-inch coastal batteries. You're not going to be needed any longer. Alright, get those 2 more Houghton Maroos, including Rosamund Maru herself, completed, please. Thank you. By all means, go ahead. It makes us look like we're technical leaders then. It's great. One of our agents, make him a national hero. He's a national hero because China is our national enemy. Jesus horsepower requirements. Okay, 2 more turns. Resume. Another turn. It's not like we needed the extra funds. Especially considering the fact now that we have finished all required things. Oh, dock size can be increased. Yeah, Yeah, build up new dock sizes. What's the problem with getting new guns? Not only for us, the entire world. Or even just better 13s. Yes! We've got Shanghai under our control now. Seeing as the entire navy is here. All of which on reserve though, but still here. We can take it over, and China's become communist. It's like the second governmental change they had. This campaign. 6-inch. No, mate. 4-inch. Four-inch unit machinery. Torpedo defense 2. We're overweight. $13,700 tons works. Let's get 14,000 just to be on the safe side of things. That's 6. Yeah, 8-inch. So okay. 3 turns, new heavy cruisers, the Zumo class. Probably the second under that name, knowing my luck with ships. And if I remember correctly, currently the name Shokai is off limits because Shokai is its own battleship. Okay. Speed range. Done. Dun 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 dun. Just one ship is going to cause us to get negative, so let's just go for 2. Just go for 2, why not? And then also remember that we are having issues with stuff. And oh no! The Dakus and stuff are. Oh, yeah, the Dakus and Chokai. Chokai's got to go fast because of the name. Just literally that. That, and she's a slightly more improved variation of this, of the design. "25 knots, improved director, we're overweight." Now that overweightedness can be solved. Bulger. No. We're not going to bulge. wings there are going, and Y turret is being moved to a more suitable location. And then 18 guns. Air capacity 1. And then where your wing turrets used to be is now your aircraft catapults. 4 aircraft. So we still have 7 centerline main guns now. There's 7 centerline main guns, which essentially Agincourt. Similar thing is probably going to be done on the sister ships, but older cousins, I mean, but cross that bridge when we find it. But yeah, Chokai herself goes in for a massive rebuild. The Dekus, it's going to be a little less of a massive rebuild. Of oil 24 knots. Oil 24 knots and director. Yeah, still 12 turns though. Borrowed constructions are more important. Deny any involvement. Give it maximum publicity. It's not like any of those nations are threats to us. Yeah, honestly thinking about it though, with our rebuilds, Chokai's the one that's got the more extensive of them. Most extensive of them all. Yeah, she's the biggest ship as well. All forward main armament. Yeah, go ahead. Can you design us a battlecruiser with the all forward main armament? No, you design us a battlecruiser that's N3G3-esque. Okay. See, that's all okay. Larger entry G3-esque. More traditional. Okay, so you're only going to give us entry G3. Right. Okay. Director there. We're overweight, so 4-inch, 20 of you, placements like that. Inch about 31 knots. And a bit more ammo, please. Karga. No. Amagi, no. It's like Kongo, Hiei, Kirishima, Kagi, Amagi. Kushiru, maybe? No. No, this is the new ASO. No, caps lock was the wrong way around. The new ASO at 442. 43. ASO. You're not ASO, you are now you know, I'll sort this out on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed Sounds Good.